Hey everyone, it's Crystal Alexander Heal here, and I want to take this opportunity to briefly address some of the possible concerns or fears or questions that you may be having regarding attending our first Conscious Eroticism, the Temple of Conscious Eroticism. Let me start with the intention for this event. Like when I first created this idea, it came from this deep desire to really allow us to be free in our sexual expression, allow us to expand, allow us to break down the shame, the stigma that sex is something to be had in closed doors, behind closed doors, that it was something secret. And so it was really, really, really important for me, and has been important for me in my own sexual liberation in that journey, to be witnessed. And I know that might scare some of you really deeply, and it is not the prime intention to be witnessed while you're having sex, but it is an option. And for me, when that happened for the first time, it was incredibly liberating, and I really tapped back into an aspect of my soul that had lived in the ancient temples, where sexual practices were part of the temple practices in order to honor the goddess who had given mankind the gift of procreation, the gift of life. And so sexuality, being the pathway, was then used to honor the goddess. And so there was numerous sexual practices. Sexuality was being used as a pathway to spiritual enlightenment. And so that's my passion. This is what I am looking to do my little part in getting people, getting our society back into that, recreating a healthy relationship with our sexuality, a sovereign relationship with our sexuality. And the Me Too movement has really brought that out to the forefront, that how much abuse there is, how much we have been abused, how much we have allowed ourselves to be abused. And I speak here for myself. I have not been raped. I have not had any sexual abuse in my life other than the one I have permitted due to my own lack of boundaries, my own fear of conflict, and my own lack ability to speaking my truth for standing in my sovereignty. And I know I'm not alone. And so I have worked through that in my life to getting to a place where now I am able and love just that, love the group environment. There is something magical when a group comes together with a shared intention of activating sexual energy, activating Shakti and Shiva. And so the intention for creating the Temple of Conscious Eroticism is to recreate the ancient temples. It also is to release the shame that we are still holding as a society en masse, releasing that within us, so that we can experience that liberation that comes from being witnessed, that comes from having a shared experience, each one on their own, but in a shared container. And so I'm not saying that that is something that you need to do the first time you come. What I want to really now move into is how we are preparing and how we are ensuring that the space that we're creating is a really safe container where you can experience and express as much or as little as you like. And that's really important to us. That we all come there tapping into our heart, into our body, into our yonis, our penises, into ourselves, and to feel in what is a yes for me, what is a full body yes for me, and what is a maybe. And by the way, if it's a maybe, it's a not yet, it's a no. So to be really clear on that, maybe just means no, it means not yet, or whether it is just an absolute certainty of no. And to practice and practice being in a safe environment where there is non-attachment, where we can practice saying no and it is respected, where we can liberate our voice, where we know that there is support and respect. Because in the outside world, we may still not do it, or we may do it in a way where we're not sure whether it's the right thing, or where we're going to offend somebody, or what is going on. So this is a space to put a new imprint into that, into the relationship with your truth around where you're at sexually. And that's really, really, really important, because that will assist us to release the shame. It will assist us in tapping into our sovereignty on an even deeper level. It will assist us in recalibrating old habits, old pathways. So we invite you, wherever, if you're a woman, wherever you're at in your cycle, because we honor the energy of the moon cycle, the energy of the blood. We honor that opening, that softness that is there, that may not be the wild woman, but it may be this beautiful gentleness. So wherever you're at, you're welcome to join. In terms of how we're creating that safe container, I want to just say a couple of words to that as well. We screen everyone, especially the guys. And if you're a guy, you might feel, oh, that's why aren't the women being screened? Well, we do know the women as well. The women are being screened in that respect as well. We don't allow anybody to join our group if they're a man unless they have filled out this questionnaire that we've now put into place, because there's a few more people joining that I don't personally know, or the other organizers don't personally know. So we are really ensuring that the people that are coming are either personally known to us, or we have recommendations that they are the kind of people that will respect boundaries, that are there to honor the goddess within the women, to serve the goddess within the women, to in a way that is not, what am I trying to say? I'm not saying that we are going to elevate the women and the men have to serve them. This is going to be a mutual experience. But what I am saying, as women are going to be treated as goddesses, and men, if you want, can be treated as gods, so that we honor the Shakti Shiva within each of us. We honor our divinity. So that is really, really important to me. Now, if there is anything that I haven't addressed in this video that you would like to know that would make you feel safe before you say, yes, I would love to attend, then please comment below, and I can address this, Michael can address this, and we really want to make this as transparent a process, as transparent a thing, as community-based as we can possibly do. So any questions, let me know, and I really look forward to opening the temple for you and welcoming you in a safe place where you can express and experience your edges and go beyond them and really feel safe to do so. Bye for now.